Good, we're doing good. So we just got for the 408. I'll tell you what happened pretty much. So we both, me and this car behind us, we both merged over at the exact same time.
Okay.
He was like road rage and nearly pulled out, went around us.
Okay.
Slammed on his brakes. We got off at the 408 right there.
408 and where?
Bumby.
Okay, right here? Okay.
Yeah, you're right there. And then he pulled up in the lane next to me, put his window down, pointed the gun at me, chambered around and said, "Put your windows up." And he said, "What are you doing?" Chambered around, and I said, "I didn't do anything, man." We both merged over at the same time.
He pointed it at you,
He
though?
pointed it at me and chambered around.
Okay, were you in fear for your life?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't reach my gun, otherwise I probably would have. It was, I mean,
Yeah.
so he turned left on Bumby.
From, which way were you guys going?
So we just got off the 408.
So you guys were going east?
We come down this street here. So we got
Came
off
on this side?
yeah, so we were coming from,
Left?
yes, and he went left and we went straight.
Okay.
And he pointed at me. It looked like a short barrel AK.
What color was it?
It was like the traditional brown and black,
Black? Okay.
like brown or gray, I guess, brown and gray.
Do you want to press charges?
I mean, I just don't want him on the road. I mean, it was.
I have to ask.
I mean, if possible, yeah, I would rather.
Yes?
I mean,
Okay.
what do you guys recommend? I mean,
It's your choice, sir.
I mean,
It's completely up to you.
like I don't think I'll ever see the guy again.
but if we find him right now,
yeah, definitely will press charges. I mean, he literally pointed the gun at me and chambered around it.
okay. Did he like point it on the? He was on your driver's side, or
pointed at me. So I was here. He was on this side. He
put down his window?
He rolled down his window. I rolled down my window. I was like, "Hey man," we both merged over at the same time. He pointed the gun and he said, "What?" He shouted something and then chambered around and said, "Put your window up before I kill you both."
Upon arrival, the victim exited his vehicle and proceeded to explain what had happened. While exiting State Road 408 in Orlando, the couple had to pull over because another vehicle was tailgating them for driving too slowly. The driver of a white Dodge Charger then sped past them on the shoulder and braked suddenly in front of them, rolled down his window, pointed a gun at them, and then threatened to kill the both of them if they didn't roll up their window immediately. Their lives were threatened, and the police had to catch the man before it was too late.
If you were able, like, if we find this guy, are you able to identify him?
I think I could identify him, yeah. And we took a picture of his license plate and stuff. I don't know if he told you that on dispatch.
Yeah, we have.
I mean, to be honest, don't get me wrong, the pointing was bad, but it was when he chambered around. I mean, that's like...
21 Delta Papa Alpha Papa.
Okay. Like, if I had been in my truck, I would have had a concealed carry holder. It's too far back, I couldn't get it here. If I was in my truck, I would have.
Are you able to write a statement for me?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Write your first name, last name,
Okay.
and just describe exactly what happened, how you're telling me.
Sounds good.
His description. Did he have short hair?
He had I think it was dreads and a do-rag.
All right, did we put that out?
I'd say probably 30, if I had to guess his age.
About 30s?
Yeah. We skinny guy.
Did they give a description on him?
Yeah, she's pretty shaken up. She was crying, so I'm sure she can do the best
Did you need more paperwork?
No, I pretty much just finished it right there.
Okay.
Because he aggressively overtook us on the shoulder. I mean, we merged over at the exact same time. You know how that just happens sometimes? He was behind me, and he just obviously saw red. I mean, it was a straight road rage. I didn't write he turned left at Bumby. I don't know. I kind of ran out of room. I don't know if you want me to.
You do desire prosecution, right?
Yeah. I mean, the guy was just completely unhinged. I mean, it was it wasn't even like a.
So you're
bad
saying,
call.
so just to run this through again, you're on a 408, both you guys, I guess you cut him off in the merge lane?
I guess he believes that was the case.
Where did you get on the 408?
We were coming from Claremont, so we went Turnpike all the way. And then we were getting off at Bumby, that's where we got off. I indicated, moved over, and he did it at the same time without indication.
Right.
And then he aggressively overtook me in the shoulder.
Okay.
So I was already in the far right lane.
You were already on the off-ramp?
No, it was just as we were getting over to get off the off-ramp, so maybe 10, 15 seconds before.
Okay. And you were eastbound?
Yes.
Okay.
Heading as if we were going UCF way, I guess.
Yeah.
We got off at Bumby. He aggressively overtook us, and then he kind of stopped through the toll roads.
Yeah.
I could tell the guy was angry, so I just drove around him, and then he pulled up next to me, put my window, and he was already shouting.
Okay.
I said, "Hey man, we merged over at the same time. I didn't do anything." He then pointed the gun at me, chambered it, told me, roll up my windows, drive straight. I'm lucky he didn't kill us both.
Okay.
The victim proceeded to file charges against the man who threatened him and his wife, providing the officers with a photo showing the suspect's license plate and completed a detailed incident report. He gave a brief physical description of the driver of the Dodge Charger, a black male approximately 30 years old with dreadlocks. The officers worked quickly to track down the man who had threatened their lives.
These are Marcy's Law. Would you like your information to stay confidential? So everything we do is public record. This pretty much protects your information if we find this guy, so no one can look up.
Yeah, if possible, I'd rather do that. Yeah.
All right, no problem.
Hey, Nicholas, you got a second, buddy? All right, sir. I'm going to show you a photo lineup.
Okay.
It's going to be 6 individuals.
Okay.
And if you identify our bad guy, I want you to circle it and just put your initials where you circle.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to have to read this verbatim for you, though.
Okay, cool.
My camera's on. The photo lineup instructions to the witness. Please be advised. Here you are, sir, and I will give you a pen.
After only a few minutes, Nicholas received a document from the officers with 6 photos of individuals matching the description he had provided. Would he be able to identify the assailant amongst the photos? Would any of them even resemble the man described by the victim?
Yeah, I couldn't say with certainty it's either of those.
Okay.
I know for a fact it's not that, or that. I know for a fact it's not 42 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah. I would lean 3 or 5, but I couldn't say.
Right.
Not enough to convict somebody.
Right. No, I understand, and I appreciate your honesty on that. Okay. If you can just put right here that you couldn't identify something in that sense, and
Okay.
then your initials, and today's date is 8/18. He says definitely it's not 2, 4, or 6. He's leaning between 3 and 5, but he says he can't tell without, he doesn't want to convict an innocent person.
You were torn between.
So I said it definitely wasn't this guy.
Yeah.
And I'd say between these, more likely this guy, but it could have been 1, 2.
Okay. So just write that.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
All right. Well, perfect.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
If you do have any questions, you have the report number. You
Yes.
can always just call our non-emergency.
Okay.
And then they'll do their best to help you with the phone. If not, they'll probably just forward the message to us, our email.
And
Or
if
the
you
officer.
guys need anything else, I guess you just reach out.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Absolutely. Thank you so
No
much.
problem.
for your help.
You have a better day.
Nicholas did not recognize the assailant in any of the 6 photos, but noted that numbers 3 and 5 looked somewhat similar to the person he had remembered. With this information, along with footage from public surveillance cameras, police hope to identify the suspect. But how difficult could it be when they even had the license plate number of the assailant's car?
All right, bro. Can you get up that high?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. What's your first name?
JR.
JR. All right, JR. You're in handcuffs. Okay, so obviously you're not free to go. All right, you're not under arrest. Okay, but you are. I'll be honest with you. I have no plans of placing you under arrest. Okay. There's an incident that happened I need to talk to you about. Because you're in handcuffs, you're not allowed to go. It's not like what you see on TV when you're arrested. Have you ever been in trouble before?
Yeah.
Okay, so because you're not free to go, I have to read you your rights. That's it.
I'm getting arrested.
No. Listen to me.
Sir,
Listen.
You gotta be upfront with me.
I
I understand
am.
when you get your rights ready, you're getting arrested.
See, and that's the misconception on TV. Okay, man to man. All right, doesn't matter what you tell me, other than you saying that you killed somebody, you're not going to go to jail today. Okay, but your name did come up in incident. That's why I'm here.
What's this?
Well, I'll get into that, but I got to read you your rights. Okay, and look at me. I'm man to man. I ain't with you, okay? I'm not gonna be like, I got you. Okay, that's not me. I've been doing it 14 years. I'm a man of my word. All right, just trust me when I say this. Okay.
Alright, sir.
All right. I'm gonna read you these, okay? Just so that I know that you understand. Just say yes or no.
I fully understand everything. I got my rights read to me a couple times when I went to jail.
So, listen. I told you, I know any bar you, and I'm not talking to you about a murder. So unless you go on off and say,
Obviously not.
you know what I
No,
mean?
I'm not.
So
Sure.
listen, you can go home, you're gonna go home tonight, regardless of what you tell me. Okay, I'm just gonna be upfront and honest with you on that. Okay? Alright. So, you had the right to remain silent, you understand? I say yes or no, so that I know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything you say may be used against you in court, you understand?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer before or during questioning, you understand?
Yes, sir.
cannot afford a lawyer and want one will be provided for you before questioning without charge. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to talk to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
When the officers went to the Chargers' registered address, the car wasn't there, and it would not be until Wednesday, September 4th of 2024 that police located the vehicle again, this time in downtown Orlando. 2 officers stopped the suspect and brought him in for questioning. Could he be the man that they were looking for?
The reason they called me is on the violent crimes today. Okay? Violent crimes. So we get everything from like the he said, she said, assaults, all the way up to like somebody's on life support but they're not dead. So we deal with everything with like attempted murder. Okay? Wide variety of fucking cases. Right? So there was an incident back on August 18th. Okay? Involving like a road rage. Does that ring a bell?
Are you mixing that with my brother? You know, it's just a Jay-Z and it's a JR, right?
No.
The road rage, what you mean?
Who's is that your car right there?
That's my car.
Does anybody else drive it?
No.
Okay. So, there was an incident that somebody called in and said that there was a road rage incident because he said, yeah, I was trying to merge and I think I cut him off. But he came around me on the right-hand side and flashed a gun out the window. Okay? He's describing you to a T. Like, it's almost exactly what you're wearing now. Okay? He took a picture of your tag, and that's why I'm here. Alright?
Okay.
So did something happen where it was something, and like I said, doesn't if it happened, it happened. You're still going home tonight. I just got to know.
Listen to me.
Okay.
There's a lot of road rages out here that we've been through. There's never one time I pull out a gun. Never one time. It's me rolling down my window. Hey, what you doing?
Okay.
Why merging in? Yeah, talking. That's it. Never one time I flashed the gun. And the only gun I have is that Draco.
The Draco.
It's the Draco. I got no pistols, got no nothing to
He's
flash out.
describing the Draco. That's the issue. He described it to a T.
It's bullshit. It's gotta be. Because trust me, I'm gonna tell you up front now, I never pull that out of nobody.
Okay. Do you remember an incident that I'm talking about?
The only incident that you describing is what my brother went through.
What did your brother go through?
What you saying?
What? When was that?
Road rage, flashed out a gun, this, that, and third, and that's it. And we got the same type of headlocks here.
When was that?
I don't know when was it, but I know he was arrested for it.
He was arrested for it?
Yes, he was.
Well, it definitely was not your brother if you're telling me you're the one that got that car. Like I said, it was that car, they described the car, tag, the picture, and then of the tag. So, let me ask you, you got a good phone number in case I have more questions? What's your cell phone number? That's a good cell phone.
That's my personal cell phone number.
I'm sorry?
That's my personal cell phone
What's your
number.
personal cell phone number? Okay. Alright, so this is what's going to happen tonight. Okay. We're going to take the gun. Okay.
When can I get it back?
Well, when we're done investigating this, I'm going to give you a call. We're going to come in and we're going to get it. Okay. So, I'm not the lead investigator, but I'm the one that's on call. That's why I got called out. I don't know what the lead investigator has done in the case. But we're going to take the gun tonight. If everything washes out and you weren't the person, you'll get the gun back. If something pops up where they see your vehicle on camera, or they see you on camera, or somebody IDs you in a photo lineup or something like that, you're going to catch the charge. Okay?
Bro, I did not flash my gun on nobody. That's what I'm trying to explain to you right now. Like, right now, honest truth. Why would I flash that out the gun and put myself in jeopardy?
I don't know. But I don't know you from the last person that I dealt with, and I ain't saying you're a bad person, I ain't saying you're a good person. I'm just saying that it's our job to investigate when somebody makes, like, if you was to say somebody pulled out a gun on you, you would want us to investigate that, correct?
Yeah.
So that's all we're doing. Okay? So, but if something did happen, and
I'm gonna just tell you that right now, nothing did happen.
and nothing rings a bell or anything like
No,
that.
I'm very confused as you are right now.
Okay, so do you have any other questions for me?
When am I getting my gun back?
When we're done with our investigation, I'm going to give you my business card. Okay?
Please do.
All right, like I told you. And
That's racial profiling. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Explain to me what's racial profiling.
Because every black man drives a Charger. Every black man got dreads like me that drives a Charger. Everybody got the same type of gun, heavy artillery. Now, you saying that I was the one that pulled that gun out when I'm physically telling you that I wasn't the one that did it. Like, I'm being straightforward with you. Why would I even lie about something like that?
I don't know. Why would you lie? Why would you take a picture every day?
Obviously, I didn't even know.
I don't know. He's describing the gun to me.
So you saying it was my Draco?
That's
So
right.
you saying I pulled out that heavy artillery out the window?
That's what I'm saying. All right. Well, let's get you out of cuffs and get you on your way, okay? So.
The suspect, identified as J.R. Jean-Philippe, denied ever pointing a gun at anyone, claiming that he was confused and accused the officers of racial bias in their refusal to believe in his denials. But his supposed innocence would not last long, as investigators were about to prove